The Elbaf Arc of One Piece is well underway, and fans are discovering exciting details about this country of giants with each passing chapter. The adventure aspect of this arc is continuously improving, and as it approaches its climax, fans are learning more about the significant threats that Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates will face. Chapter 1134 finally reveals the antagonists, and it is safe to say that these characters are ones fans could never have imagined standing in the way of the Straw Hat Pirates. Things are definitely getting interesting, and fans absolutely cannot wait to see what these main antagonists will do over the course of the next few chapters. The Elbaf arc began quite some time ago, and it is fair to say that the adventure aspect has been absolutely top-notch. In fact, Oda took his time exploring Elbaf, making it potentially the best stretch of adventure chapters in the post-time skip era of One Piece. Many fans feel that this part of the arc resembles the pre-time skip series, which they claim to miss due to its more lighthearted tone and focus on adventure. The fact that fans felt a similar energy at the beginning of the arc is proof that Oda took extra care in crafting these chapters. However, while it is great that Elbaf has provided fans with engaging adventure chapters, what was missing until now was a clear and obvious threat. Most arcs in One Piece introduce a clear-cut antagonist from the beginning. For instance, during the Arabasta arc, fans knew that Mr. Zero, or Crocodile, the leader of Baroque Works, was going to be the enemy right from the start. Similarly, Skypia introduced God Enel as an enemy early on, and in the Water 7 arc, CP9 made a very early appearance. In the post-time skip arcs, fans were aware that the new Fishman pirates would be troublesome in the Fishman Island arc, while Caesar and his group were established as main villains in Punk Hazard. In Dressrosa, fans knew long before the Straw Hats even set foot on the island that Doflamingo was the main enemy. The same can be said for Kaido. Clearly, most arcs in One Piece introduce their antagonists very early on. However, for some reason, Elbaf has been different. The Straw Hats have been exploring this island for quite a while now without encountering a clear threat. So far, things appear to be smooth sailing for the crew, which means there is currently no tension in this arc. However, those who believe this will remain true are mistaken. It was inevitable for fans to encounter an antagonist for Elbaf sooner rather than later, and now it seems that this antagonist has finally appeared. At the beginning of Elbaf, many fans predicted Loki would be the main villain. After all, Loki is known as the accursed prince of Elbaf and carries the shame of his country. He was also described as a sun god capable of destroying the world, something that caught fans' attention. However, after observing Loki's interactions with Luffy, it became clear that he was not written as an antagonist. Although Loki is a rash individual who could potentially kill, he is not the main antagonist of this arc and does not fit into a villainous role in a broader context. This created confusion among fans who were expecting a significant threat. Chapter 1134 finally introduces this major threat at the end of the chapter. On the last page of Chapter 1134, readers see a massive summoning circle on the second level of Elbaf Village. From this summoning circle emerge two characters. One resembles Shanks and is likely his twin brother. The other has an intriguing design but remains largely unknown at this point. These two characters appear to be the main antagonists of the Elbaf arc for now. They are invaders with some business on the island. It is reasonable to assume that they may be members of God's Knights sent by Imu or one of the Five Elders. Their exact role on Elbaf remains to be seen. Fans should not expect these individuals to wage an all-out war against Elbaf alone. Despite their strength, they would stand no chance against an entire country protected by a Yonko. This suggests their purpose may be unique. Perhaps they are there to warn Elbaf and lay groundwork for an impending war or disaster. This scenario would create a ticking time bomb situation for Elbaf while giving the Straw Hat Pirates time to prepare for what lies ahead. Conversely, it is also possible that they will attack Elbaf directly and wreak havoc on the village while Luffy and his crew are away, setting up an exciting confrontation between Luffy and these two characters who resemble Shanks. Regardless of how events unfold, it is clear that Elbaf's primary villain has now been confirmed, and it is only a matter of time before they reveal their strengths and further excite fans. One Piece is available to read via Viz Media. Fans can access it officially and for free on Shonen Jump and Manga Plus apps. The release date for Chapter 1135 is set for January 5, 2024. That's for today. Stay tuned with us for more updates.